Hello everyone, I'd like to share my 65-gallon community tank, heavily planted I believe. This project is the one my cousin and I started a couple months back, about 2-3 months ago. This is located in El Salvador, so we don't really have access to name brands like Fluval, Marineland, High Door, etc. But we did the best we could with what we could find here in these local tropical fish stores. I do have some angelfish. I got the koi angelfish, Terram scalare. I also got a marble veiled angelfish roaming around. Now I got some neon tetras, you can see, some guppies, and mostly a couple of snails. Actually, there's a snail right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There he is. You can't really tell. Yeah, I mean, I do have some kabamba. I forget what this is called, marima balls. You can see wisteria, foxtail, some jungle vile throughout the back. Great background plant. It's doing really well. I can't complain. I mean, it propagates really fast. And Wendetti red right there. I have some awesome mermaid weed. As a matter of fact, this one's doing really good. I'm experiencing exponential growth. I mean, I bought it like about a month or two, and it was like real small. Now it's like shot all the way up here. Let's see what else. I do also have some Anacris that's coming in. Not doing too good. Yeah, we do have an Eheim surface skimmer, circulation pump from Aqueon. Do have a do-it-yourself CO2 system. I forget, this one is called Stellatus, Pogo Stem Stellatus, something like that. But I mean, it's doing well too. I was reading a lot about that plant, and it's interesting because I thought it was going to die when I bought it. I actually bought it without doing my research first. I usually do research before I get a plant. Most of the plants I'm keeping here are low-tech plants. I mean, great for beginners. It looks beautiful too. You can have a beautiful tank and you don't really have to, spend too much time in a high-tech or sophisticated system. I mean, yeah, I do have CO2, but most of these plants could make it with the liquid CO2. I am also dosing nitrogen and trace elements, nitrogen twice a week. Iron twice a week. I'm trying to start dosing potassium as well, and trace elements. I'm dosing those after every week, after every water change, which is a 20% weekly water change, by the way. And this driftwood, this log, we got it from this town called San Miguel here in El Salvador. And my cousin actually found it on Facebook. I don't know how he did. Usually they don't really advertise nothing through Google Maps, but just to make it clear, we are in El Salvador. And let's see, I am using a cheap filter, by the way. I mean, it does its job, but it's a cheap run brand. It's not like having a Marineland or a High Door or Fluval, but it does its job. I mean, taking into consideration that most of the plants are doing a lot of filtration, helping me keep the water clean. I usually keep my water between 6.8 and now 7.0 pH. 0 part per million from ammonia and nitrates and nitrite. Let's see what else. Yeah, I mean, we decided not to go with a background. Originally, I was going to put a background, but I decided not to. Sometimes I tend to sit on these stairs, have a cold beer and just look at the fish tank. So it looks good. Let's see. I'm using these lights. Are pretty cheap, by the way. They're only $15 and they do great. They're 6500 K, 6500K. I do also have some lily pads here coming in. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. This is the back. Let me go back to the front. We really are happy with the results. It's taken a lot of work, but I think we've been successful at keeping it nice and clean. It definitely has that balance we were looking for. It takes a while for a tank to mature. There it is.